Okay, guys. Good day, everyone. Greetings, my viewers across the globe. You're welcome back to my YouTube channel. The Simplified Crypto and FX Academy channel. All right. On my last video, I promised you guys that I want to teach. That I'll be teaching us how to trade Bitcoin dips profitably. Okay, yes. You won't say because of you won't say because of Bitcoin has been dipping for long, all right? Bitcoin has been dipping for long, so you will stay out of the trade, all right? You will stay out of the trade. If you watch Bitcoin started dipping from all right. Oh, sorry. I want to use 4 hours so that the thing will be okay. Let me remove this 4 hour time frame. Okay. So when you check this 4 hour time frame right now, you observe that okay, one thing. All right. So one thing, Bitcoin started falling from this position, this one thing to to 70 what 76 thereabouts. So the all-time high of Bitcoin was 109. That is 109. Then the lowest points all-time high on the low time highs. Okay, DCA, I mean to say DCA is low time high DCA is around the 76 area. So Bitcoin fell from had been falling from 109 to this particular point. But in the midst of doing that, pullbacks are happening. All right. In the midst of that, pullbacks are happening. So you will take advantage of that pullbacks and make some profit for yourself. So that's the point I'm saying in this my video. You will take advantage of these pullbacks, make some profit for yourself. All right. Instead of staying back and be watching. No, you need to participate, take off. So there is a method, there is a way of doing that. All right. And that's the essence of this my video. All right. So look at how it goes. First of all, let's draw a a downtrend movement on this Bitcoin. Okay, so that we know how to go about it. All right. So Bitcoin, there was a high. This is the high, right? Then it dipped to this point. Okay, it dipped to that point and had a pullback, a buy up, a pullback to this point. Unfortunately, it didn't cross the previous high. Okay, so again from there was a pullback. Sorry, a retracement. Okay, to this point. Then a little pullback happened that was still that strong to this point. Okay, then we saw a pullback too. We saw another pullback. Sorry, another retracement from this point. Then a pullback to this point. And finally, you know, the retracement, then a pullback here. Okay, so remember, this is a 4 hour time frame. Now, what this thing is doing now is that this is the high, the peaks are high, the the bottom here is just the low. Okay, so another lower, higher low. Okay, higher watts. A higher low is here. Then another lower low. Because this price is lower than this one. All right. And this price, is less higher than this one. Higher low. All right. So the thing keep producing lower lows, and higher lows for us. All right. A market that keep producing lower lows shows that yes, is actually on a downtrend line. All right. So let me give us a better drawing without putting the price action on it. Sorry, guys. Okay, fine. This is the drawing of a downtrend. Hmm? Okay. This high, this high, this is low, isn't it? Then you move here. All right. A pullback. That is a buy-ups. Okay. A buy-ups. I think this one now, I will make it more easier. I will use this one to tell us what to do on this. Okay. So a buy-ups here happened. Then a retracement too now happened. Okay. A retracement there happened to this point. Then created another lower low. Then a buy-ups, a pullback. That was a pullback, a buy-ups happened again, but it not crossed this. That is what Bitcoin has been doing. Okay. Again, pullback. If a retracement occurred, okay, then we saw a pullback. Let me stop here. So as a trader, when the market is doing this downtrend, this is a downtrend right now, all right? As a trader, when the market is showing you this kind of sign, do you just stay out of the market, or, this is Bitcoin, all right? So if it's altcoin, I won't actually involve you guys in it, all right? But this is Bitcoin. You can actually make profit from this downtrend. Like if you're long in it, if you're not doing fractions, if you're on sports, because if you're on sports, you're only trading in one direction, like you're only doing your trades in one direction. That one direction is long positions. All right. You're buying in order to make profit when you're buying low to sell high. All right. So now, how do we go about this right now? Okay, since the market has been dipping. Let's say you bought here, you bought high, and probably because the thing now dipped, it dipped by how many percent? Let's check from your longing, right? This is your entry. This partner is not your entry. Okay, this is your entry price. Okay, probably you want to take profit at 123 or there, but unfortunately, the market dipped against you by how many percent? 10% dip. 10% dip happened and the price came down to 105. So because of that, you now left, or probably you took your off here. Your stop loss was around this place, thereabouts. Okay, 5% stop loss. Okay, fine. Now there is a way of doing this. Okay, there is a way of doing this kind of trade. Now, when you see market has been dipping like this, all right, that's why it's not good to buy. It's not advisable to buy at the top. I know me and you will not know which one is at top, but at the resistance, okay, it's not really advisable to buy crypto at the resistance zone. All right. So now, okay, fine. The thing dipped by price was at this point, isn't it? This is just an instance I'm giving you guys from this my chart. Price was at this point. Price was at 116,732. That was what the Bitcoin price was. All right. But you are too scared to enter because nobody knows what will happen to Bitcoin. All right. So Bitcoin was doing very, very well. All of a sudden, price got to this point, and as price got to that point, there was a massive sell-off. Massive sell-off happened, and the thing dipped to this particular point. Okay. It dipped to this particular point. Okay. All right. It dipped to this point, Abi. Okay. Now let's now assume that you by that 10%, you didn't buy at that 10% because somehow you're still scared that dip will keep happening, isn't it? We are all humans, it happens. So let's assume that it dipped to this point, but unfortunately, you're still scared to buy at this point, 105. All right. So you now bought at, say, at the middle of it, in order to take profits of this place. Okay. We now bought at the middle of it, which is you bought at the 107. This is your entering price. You enter at this 107. Let me use another color for it. Black. Okay, you got at 105, 108. That's where you got in. All right. So with the let me use our entering position here. Should be long in position. Okay, I got in here. That's my entry, Abi. So I want to make a profit of about, let's say, because you will think that it will get back to that all-time high that it was, or probably you don't want to 115. All right, because how are you feeling that this thing might, but unfortunately, this guy got in here. This guy got in here, and oh, my network is disturbing. Unfortunately, this guy got in here and got resisted. He got at 110 and got resisted. Okay. He got at 110 and started having pullbacks, pullbacks, and brought your entry at a very critical loss. Okay. You remember your intention is to make profit at 6% profits. Okay, but it have led you to 6% loss. All right. Okay, let's assume that you now increase your position. Like the thing was going down, going down, going down, going down, going down. All right. So what I normally do in this kind of situation, all right, 8% loss. The thing has dipped by 8% loss. And that price was at 99. Okay. In order to recoup or make smaller profit off it, what I normally do is that I use DCA. I use dollar cost averaging. All right. I use dollar cost averaging. Let me bring my calculator. Dollar cost what? Averaging. That's what I normally do. Okay. Share my calculator. Okay. Now I'm sharing my calculator, isn't it? All right. So you bought Bitcoin at the first price you bought Bitcoin was around 108. Okay. 108,688. All right. Okay. But the thing dipped and got to 99. Okay. So with $200, let's assume you bought this one with $200 then. Okay. It dipped. It didn't get to your profit points. So what I suggest is that use this DSA. Okay, DCA. Use DCA method to buy another one. Buy another one at 100,000. Okay. Then divide it by 2 to know your average Bitcoin buy. Okay, 104. 104 is not your average Bitcoin buy. This is just an example that I'm showing you. All right. Well, but unfortunately, from this my chart now, it's not up to that. Now let's go to the rate chart to explain this. I want to go to the rate chart now. Let's move to the rate chart to explain this. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Let's move to the rate chart so that we can explain what this guy is doing Let me remove all these on this nonsense I have here. Remove all the drawings. Okay, fine. Now, with your eye, without drawing the downtrend line, you can actually foresee what's happening, isn't it? You can foresee that Bitcoin is fluctuating us. Okay, fine. Now, looking at these things with your mere eyes now, remember these are tops. These guys are tops. These guys are tops. These guys are tops. And these tops have not been crossed since Bitcoin started dipping, isn't it? These tops has not been have not been crossed since Bitcoin started dipping. All right. So what we keep happening is new lows, new lows, new lows. That's what we keep seeing. We keep seeing new lows, new lows, new lows. All right. So and you want to take advantage of the pullbacks that we are seeing. You want to take advantage of all these pullbacks. Sorry, here is a pullback. Here is a pullback. Something like that. So don't worry, let me not draw again. Okay, you just want to take advantage of the pullbacks that we are seeing here, isn't it? Okay, fine. Now, okay, so looking at these, um, from what Bitcoin have been doing right now, all right, it's good to position your entry at 80. All right, it's good to position your entry at $80,000 at this point, because this point has been the, you can say 76, it may not actually happen for you, all right? But if you place it at 80, all right? If you place it at $80,000, okay? Let's just put it, buy Bitcoin at 8. You may not actually get the price correctly. I'm dragging it. I'm dragging it to get to 8. This market is all about having patience. When you have patience, you can make something out of it. All right, fine. Let's just drop it there. Oh God, I not even put a line in it. I'm wasting my time to. Oh, yeah, let's get to it. Something there about something like this, isn't it? Something like this. Bitcoin is doing well now. It's moving up, going back to 84. Okay, fine. Okay, you're watching this market now, and you really want to buy when you get to that point, isn't it? You want to make an effort in buying when you get to. All right, see, this part was actually 80. I took mine. I got this trade now. I was on the trade. I bought at 80 before I now sold at 83. All right, took some profit off it. Okay. Now, all right. Remember, you should buy closely at the bottom. Don't go and be buying at the top. Buy at the bottom. Okay. So this part now you bought is you placed your buy here now. All right. You just go ahead and relax. Though every time you wake up, you should check it up. Wow, Bitcoin is moving very well. That's nice. Okay, you should check it up. If Bitcoin is able to cross this barrier, this has been a very strong barrier. 84, 85 has been the problem. If this guy can cross, can break above, we can be seeing something good. But he's been struggling. He's been struggling for some days now to cross that 84, 85. But though that's by the way, you're just preparing yourself against challenges as against any drop. All right. So now you place your 84. Your buy now is your 84. Okay. Your buy is 84, isn't it? Okay, fine. As your buy is sorry, your buy is 80. As your buy is 80, I want to buy at $80,000. That's when I want to buy my Bitcoin. I want to buy Bitcoin at $80,000. Okay, so when that Bitcoin gets to $80,000, it will buy. Okay, but in a massive dip, in a massive dip, in a massive dip, anything can happen. Now, this is our entry price. We'll go in at 80. All right. In a massive, you want to take a profit since that this has been our barrier. For some days now, it has been difficult making some profit off it. So you say, since you bought at 80, I would like to sell when the market is at this close to this barrier. And that is a 4 point something percentage. At this point, you take off. But peradventure, what if you are taking off at 83, Abi? Yes. You're taking off at 83. Now, what if the dip was too much and it breaks your entry and go down to the loss zone? Probably got to 75. Let's assume it got to 75 before uh Bitcoin now gets supported. Okay. Remember, you're losing money. You're losing like 5 or 6% of your entry price. That's what you're losing. Now, you not invoke DCA method. Initially, you bought Bitcoin at 8 B. Then the price now dipped to the price now came down to what? Below 8 to 75. If you have spare money, that's why it's good to have spare money. Okay. You get along again and buy Bitcoin. Buy Bitcoin at 76, 76.5. Okay. 76.5. Okay. Plus $80,000. Okay. All right. 76.5 plus $80,000 all over two. Check the average. Let me share my calculator, please. Okay. So let's 76.5 plus $80,000 all over two. This now become your average buy. So your average buy is 78,250. All right. 78,250 is now your what? Your average buy. It's equal to 78,250. Now with extra what? Capital. So your total investment capital here will now, I think you're doing each buy $100. Okay. So you use $200 to buy Bitcoin at the price of what? Say 8,250. All right. So let's now come here and lower our what? Let's come here and lower our entry price. Our entry price now will not be lowered to something good. 78,250 units. 250. All right, something there about like this, okay? Now, let me clean this previous entry. So this is our entry price. Then we will not have to take a profit, okay? Because probably it may not get to that 83 gain. It take time to get. So you just want to shut it up. Maybe take like 5% profit off it. 82.5. Okay. 82.5 is okay. Or here. Just place your entry here. Your take profit will now be 82.5. So the profit of 5% profits, okay, that is this gave us 5.7% profits. So let's share that calculator and see our profit margin that we'll make from it. Okay, look at it here. Your total investment capital is now what? $200. That is, for example, if you're using 100. So you made 5% profit, 5.7% profit. So $200 multiplied by the profits margin we made, 1.05%. Okay, so this is the gross profits. All right, minus 200. So we've made $11. Have you seen it? So this is how to what? Take advantage of this is how to take advantage of Bitcoin dips. All right. I've been using it. It's been working for me. Right now, I placed my Bitcoin buy at $80,000. The next buy that I placed was around 76.5 or thereabouts. All right. So with small amount of capital, because I'm doing this DCA, dollar cost averaging. So dollar cost averaging will help you, all right, to mitigate against losses and taking profit, taking advantage of these pullbacks, little pullbacks we are seeing. For now you see what happened. Bitcoin rose from showing that this is a complete rejection or probably a manipulation. Bitcoin rose from here, got to 85 and got rejected again. You get? So this has been a barrier to Bitcoin. This point has been a barrier to Bitcoin, except whenever Bitcoin, if Bitcoin can break this barrier, this 84, 85 barrier points, I believe it can get to 86, 88. But for now, it needs more pressure. All right. So, but you can be taking advantage of those little dips that we are seeing. That is how to trade it. All right. So, guys, at this point, I'll be stopping, and please go and practice this. All right. Don't be afraid of Bitcoin dips, but don't do this strategy. Don't do this strategy on altcoins. All right. Don't do this. It might lose your money. All right. But Bitcoin is preferable. All right. Preferable. At least you can time the highest dip Bitcoin can make in a day won't exceed 15%. All right, even a so if you can do your calculations, know where and where you can manage your losses and do your DCA, you will be in much profit of it. And anytime Bitcoin dip by so amount of my 2-digit loss, if Bitcoin dips by 2-digit loss, you will see it. All right, like I was saying, sorry about that break, please. So anytime Bitcoin dips by 2 digits points, okay, you will see an immediate reaction, immediate pullback. All right, it may not be immediate actually, but there will surely be a pullback. It may not actually get back to that 12% retracement. It might get to like 7%. So you take advantage of that. Make some profit of it. All right. So please do not be, but it's unlike altcoins. If altcoins did by 30%, it has put so much fear on the holders. You shouldn't go, it's not your money that will make it, that will create, it's not your investment capital that will create a strong, a 15% pullback. It's not going to happen. So, but Bitcoin is a short. All right. So I watch this video carefully. Watch it. If you don't understand it, watch it again often and often so that you can have a clear understanding on how to go about this. Okay. I have been doing it and been working for me and my friend. All right. So I encourage you to learn it and then do it. It also work for you. And please do not forget to share. If you're getting value from my YouTube videos, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, a like on my post, on my videos, and a share. Recommend me to people, please. Recommend my videos to people. Let them come and watch and then, please. I need your love, all right? And thanks for the ones you've been watching too. I appreciate you guys. One love. Bye.